Afternoon baseball here on the show. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Cards have won the first 2 games of the series, so they're looking for a 3-game sweep here today.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Robin Roberts gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Now at the plate, here is Ozzie Smith, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on the way.
First pitch, 106.
A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon. And it's 1-2 to the Wizard.
1-2.
Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year. 55 degrees at game time. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Rollins has it, and there's 1 away. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's coming off a nice game. 3 hits, 3 RBIs, clutching up. He's the guy they want up at the plate right now when the game's on the line.
So now to the plate, Lou Brock. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Michael Lee. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That's in there. 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning, getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Stepping in now, Mark McGuire. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now runner. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Two and 1, here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Yadier Molina would be next. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And another foul ball. There's ball 4.
Ball 4. Thank you, mate.
Batting 5th, the catcher, number 4. Yadier.
So next to bat will be Yadier Molina. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Miles Michaelis gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So now here is Jimmy Rollins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Stepping up is Jun Segura. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Mike Schmidt is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
2-1.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something.
Schmidt now out to left field. This one's well hit. Gone! So a solo shot down the line in left, number 549 career, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Giro. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. 2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Now it'll be Shane Victorino, and the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Left side, but well fouled.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
He's set. The 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Popped him up. Molina is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Stan Musial. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Today's ball game provides the Cardinals with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Of course, in order to achieve said sweep, they'll need to overcome this early 1-run deficit.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one. He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that
That's
misses
low.
for ball 4,
Low,
so
low.
it's a leadoff
Take a base.
walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Nolan Arenado. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
That brings in Tommy Edman. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
Fouled away. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Miller will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They still trail 1-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game.
Hoskins.
First pitch on the way.
That's out the corner.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Ball 2.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Brad Miller, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Hit hard on the ground to second, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game. Get yourself into count, leverage, and capitalize.
Miller.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. One there. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and stepping in now will be Robin Roberts. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Swing and a liner. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly there. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. So here now is the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And now the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Ozzie Smith. Grounded down the third baseline. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lou Brock.
Base is empty, 2 away, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. Now the first pitch. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Here comes Jimmy Rollins.
Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Rollins is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Now a curveball misses inside.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Gene Segura standing in, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Runner, yes.
1-0 delivery. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-2.
Nope, outside.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that one yanked just foul. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Not surprised he's late on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Runner going a second time. Pitches high. The throw not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
At the plate, Mike Schmidt, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed
3,
all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. From the stretch.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Throw over to first, and the runner back. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
The 2-2. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. 4th home run here in the early going as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. He takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 3 runs already home here. In for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
The batter will be Shane Victorino. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The pitch. Still 1-2.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Stepping in once again is Michael Lee. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The next 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Mark McGuire. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
And now, Yadier Molina pitches high. The throw, not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper, and he makes the catch in the corner. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Next up, Stan Musial. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Phillies lead it 4-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Musial is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The center fielder, number 13, Brad Miller.
Digging in will be Brad Miller. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Oh.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The pitcher, number 36, Robert Roberts.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Robin Roberts. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Smith has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Victorino. Gone! Nolan Arenado touches them all. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Cardinals have cut the deficit to 2. It's now 4-2 now.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Tommy Edman. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Michael.
Into the box, Miles Michaelis. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way is pitch number 75 as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. So far this season, Smith is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. swung on but fouled off to the left.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Runner goes for third. Strike taken to throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. There's Segura. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Next, it'll be Lou Brock. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. Phillies lead this one 4-3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jimmy Rollins. As we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Softly hit here to the left side, and 1 gone.
Now back, second baseman, Segura.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura singled homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Mike Schmidt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Bryce Harper now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
No ball.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Count still at 1-2. From the stretch.
2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Harper swings and hits it very well to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game, and it's now 6-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Kwang Young Kim will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 33, Kwang Young Kim.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Swing and a liner. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. But the Titans strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Michael Lee. First offering, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Mark McGuire, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. He doubled his last time through. Here comes the 0-1, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Down the first baseline. So this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
3 balls.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. Ready with the payoff pitch. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Drives it out to deep right center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
So now into the box is Yadier Molina. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. And now the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And no, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. There's a good breaking ball down on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
At the plate now, Stan Musial. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here's the 2-0.
Yo, that's a ball.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1.
2-1.
The 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. Cards strand a couple. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. So now to the plate, Shane Victorino. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
The left fielder, Shane Victorino.
First delivery to him. Ball 1. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
1 strike.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. Rhys Hoskins waits on deck. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Full count still.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Another full count pitch home. This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a
The
pitcher,
center
right?
fielder,
You're making
number
pitches
13,
all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The pitcher, number 36.
Andrew McCutcheon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes into play here at 273. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Here comes the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They still lead it 6-3. David Hale is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41, David Hale.
7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Tommy Edman. First pitch on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swinging a looper to left. Rollins has it, and there's 1 away.
The pitcher, number 33,
Tyler O'Neill will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Tyler O'Neill.
Now here's the first offering. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Bounce towards the second baseman. Segura has to be quick, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ozzie Smith 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
So now to the plate, Lou Brock, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Two out with the man at first. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Set to deliver the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Giovanni Gallegos gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 66, Giovanni Gallegos.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Jimmy Rollins as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers. You got to love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Musial is right there, one down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, G. Segura.
Next to hit is Gene Segura. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And he popped him up. McGuire ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Mike Schmidt will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
2 out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy's come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Bryce Harper stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First delivery to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
That's wide. 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 2-1 home. Runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Hector Neris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
So here is Lou Brock. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Neris gets a lot of outs with his splitter, but that doesn't mean he's just out there finessing the ball. He throws his split hard, which really makes it a unique pitch.
One of the keys, Matty V, why he's so hard to hit, Not only does he throw the splitter, but he throws it with the same arm speed, arm action of the fastball. It's a hard splitter that's not only about 5 to 6 miles an hour off his good fastball, but it's hard and it has tremendous arm speed.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Rollins ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Next, it'll be Michael Lee, singled in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 25, McGuire.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark McGuire. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Daniel Ponce de Leon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32.
And now here is JT Realmuto. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now here's the first offering. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. The Redbirds entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Next, here is Shane Victorino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now the first pitch. pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese
Now at the
Hoskins.
plate is Reese Hoskins. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2.
Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to right. Lee will wait on it. And that will retire the side. Phillies down in order. They still lead it 6-3. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Jose Alvarado comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So stepping in is Yadier Molina. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
He's set, and the pitch. Alvarado, former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
2-0 now. Here's the pitch.
No, that's a ball.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
To the plate now, Stan Musial. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's 1-1 to Stan the man.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's a base hit as well as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the ninth.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Next to stand in is Nolan Arenado. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch on the way.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you've got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
On to first, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Standing in now, Tommy Edman. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And it looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles through the first 2 batters.
And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Men on third with 2 down. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
6-3 the final score today. The Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robin Roberts gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Miles Michaelis struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Jose Alvarado earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.